I love to work with him. I think he definitely needs an experienced cutman.
This is Gervonta here for Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Duran in a very loud Mandalay Bay here in Las Vegas. It's Teofimo Ortiz fight week. Stitch, how you doing first of all?
I'm doing good, man. It's going to get a lot crazier as the days go on, but it's good to be here. It's good to be part of this historical event with the Super Bowl and Teofimo fighting and all that, so glad to be part of it.
Tell us about this fight, Teofimo against Ortiz. What's your thoughts on it in general?
Well, no, as a fan favorite, that's kind of fight I like to watch, right? Somebody's going to go down, right? I don't predict them because we never know, but just to be involved, I'm working 3 of the fights. I'm working with Pedraza, I'm working with Mason Abdullah, and then I just picked up Alan Garcia. But we work with Top Rank. Top Rank brings me and Mike Bazo in as house cutmen, and they handle all the costs for these young guys, and so it's fun.
You think it's going to be a good fight on Saturday?
Yeah, of course. It's going to have to be, just the excitement, the style of these two guys fighting each other. And Teofimo definitely wants to prove that he's still up in the high echelon, so I expect a good fight.
Right, I've got to address the elephant in the room. Obviously Tyson Fury, that massive cut he seemed to have sustained, which has delayed this Oleksandr Usyk fight. First of all, when you saw the cut, what were you thinking?
Yeah, well, they definitely should have stopped it, and postponed it to the next time. But let's say this cut happened during the fight. That's a type of cut that looks bad, but it's not going to be an issue because there's not that many blood vessels that go around there. The cut is very thin, and then if it bleeds, it goes down to the side of the eye. But should he have taken some time off? 100%, yeah.
Now, there's about 12 weeks until the new date, May 18th. Is that enough time, in your opinion? First of all, how long will that cut take to heal properly?
Yeah, the standard ruling for these type of cuts is like 100 days, right? And like say, first time I met with Tyson Fury, we looked at his cuts. And what I did is I told him, I'm going to keep ice on you every round. I'm not going to wait till you start swelling or it gets inflamed. I'm going to do a lot of preventive maintenance. And when we finished, he gave me a hug, gave me a kiss, and said, thank you for keeping ice on me. Yeah. Simple things like that.
Yeah. So in terms of fans that might be concerned by the time this fight comes round, do you expect any issues on May 18th?
Well, yeah, I think you always prepare for the worst case scenario. Is there going to be an issue? Of course, Is Usyk going to go for the eye? Of course. Is he going to have a good cut, man? That we got to wait and see.
And are you, at the moment, do you know if you will be in Tyson Fury's corner yet, or has that not been decided?
No, I worked Tyson Fury 2 fights with him, but that was it. I don't know who he's going to be using. I love to work with him. I think he definitely needs an experienced cut man because shit just might happen.
In terms of, when he can spar with a cut like that, how long would it take before he can spar again?
Well, yeah, that old, 60, 90 day, 100 day type of thing. He can still spar, but stay away from the cut. And if you have that bar, that headgear with the bar, that works real nice. But work on other techniques as you're sparring, light sparring. So bottom line is protecting that cut.
And just finally, he seems to be sparring with like an open head guard. Is that unusual, or is that what fighters do?
Well, every fighter's different. Everybody, they all have different mentalities. Some spar with headgear, some spar without headgear, some spar with the bars, some spar at 3/4 speed. It all depends, And Tyson Fury's a gladiator. First and foremost, he's a warrior. He's a gladiator, and he's a man's man. So he can do whatever he wants.
All right, Stitch, appreciate your time. Let me just finally get your thoughts on Joshua Ngannou coming up. What do you think of the fight?
With Ngannou, anything could happen. People always ask me about MMA fighters. I always say boxers, their mental game is here. MMA, their mental game is there because, they're going against 8 different weapons, And so Francis Ngannou, conditioning-wise, it's not going to be an issue. They go 5 rounds, right? Power-wise, he could punch, So all it takes is 1 shot. Anthony Joshua, I think, is the better of the both boxers by far. But in heavyweights, all it takes is 1 shot.
And lastly, over the weekend, Conor Benn beat Pete Dobson here in Vegas. Since then, there's been a lot of back and forth between him and Gervonta Davis on Twitter, and they're saying, send me the contract, basically. Is that too big a weight disparity for Tank to go up that much? Because you'd think it'll be at 147, right?
Yeah, you know, Roger Mayweather a lot of years ago, God bless his heart, you know, he had said, you know what, it's not about the weights, it's about the styles. And can Tank go up there? Sure he can, you know, and just be a little spark plug. I'd hate getting hit with him at the weight that he fights at now. You know, he's never going to lose that.
All right, Stitch, appreciate your time, and enjoy the fights on Thursday, not on the Saturday, on Thursday here in Vegas. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, huh?